MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Jason Torres. He will lead this one off today.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he rips it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he grounds one briskly to short. Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
So stepping in, Luke Voit. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Okay.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Brantley going back, and that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots, but the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here it comes. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jordon Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Torres scoops it up, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Correa is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much. Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Settling in now, Jason Torres. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tucker is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Voit is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. George Springer the next to hit, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Popped up. Voit is under it. 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
This is foul right side. The 1-2.
Nope.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's safe.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Austin Pruitt, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 51, Austin Pruitt.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The center fielder, number 25, Jason Torres.
Stepping up now, Jason Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 58.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Alex Bregman. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but
and now a pitch on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
this guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Jordon Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1 and 2.
No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Popped him up. Voit over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 9-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Gary Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Gary Sanchez as this lead got even wider. Blake Taylor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Blake Taylor. The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping in now, Jason Torres. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batter.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batter, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros nothing. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, and he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Chad Green is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here, as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yuli Gurriel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ready once again, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
Yeah. 0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail in this one 11-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit.
Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. This will kick up against the wall now.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. Tucker is there, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. A bare-handed pickup. Oh, but he beats it out. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get an out. And runners will be at first and second with one away.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay throw, and they get the force for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hicks ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Jose Altuve.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
One ball.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate now, Jordon Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
0-2, here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, still looking up at a 13-0 score. Striding in, Jason Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 10, Giancarlo.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Tucker has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, shortstop,
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Brantley is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 15-0. So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Astros are down to their final out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Last strike now for Huston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
15-1 is the final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Zach Greinke was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Afternoon. And we remind you to please